Just listen to the sounds of the forest. Did you hear that? Did you hear the woodpecker? There's a did you hear the woodfucker? The woodpecker. And it is 10 o'clock. Let's do it. 10 o'clock draft. I got a drink to bring me luck. I've been on a losing streak. I'm hoping to break, you know. You can't break the losing streak unless you try. And we'll see how it goes. Ready up, doing Premier Draft. I haven't done any Premier Drafts yet, so this will be interesting. I've done a couple quick drafts, a lot of best of threes, and best of threes have been, I guess not terrible. I sink a lot of gems into it because I got a lot of 2-win games. Uh-oh, 1 feet to seal. I'm tongue-tied tonight, man, aren't I? 1 seat to fill. Oh, man. I don't think I like this. I just don't think I like that. I think I'd rather take the Wildwood Scourge. It's flexible. It goes great in my favorite deck. I'm willing to drop it if it doesn't happen. I like Obsessive Stitcher 2 and Battle Rattle Shaman. But I'm going to start on the Wildwood Scourge. Might not be the right pick here, but it could have been the Speaker. I just don't think I know how to put that Speaker deck together, and I don't have a lot of faith in the life gain deck happening. So for these first couple picks, I'm just going to kind of peek, you know, in the world of what if I had taken the Speaker. But I've been pretty happy with Wildwood Scourge, particularly in the green-white deck. It's kind of insane in the green-white deck. But I've played a lot of that, so not sure it's going to happen. Okay, no good green follow-ups. Blood Glutton, I guess, would have been a good follow-up to the previous pick, but I think I'm going to take Malefic Scythe. This card's awesome. I really like this card. It's just a lot of fun. What am I giving up on? Deathbloom Thallid would probably be my next pick, but I'll take the Scythe. And these go good together, too. I mean, not great, because the Scythe doesn't count towards counting on the Wildwood Scourge. But green-black, there's some real green-black decks involved that are based on wanting your creatures to die, so this fits into it really well. So no rares yet, just a couple uncommons. I like to hang out in that uncommon slot, obviously, for the first few picks when possible. Oh boy. So Drowsing, oh man, this has been sort of the pick of the format, in my opinion. Do you take Drowsing Pteranodon or do you take Llanowar Visionary? That has really been sort of the pick of the format, and I think I'm taking Drowsing Pteranodon. I don't have anything to ramp into really yet. I mean, maybe Wildwood Scourge, but Drowsing Pteranodon with a Scythe on it? Oh. What else am I giving up on? I actually kind of like it more than Finishing Blow. I see more Finishing Blows go around than Pteranodons. So yeah, I'm going to go and start staking some green territory here. It sucks to have to ship a Visionary. You know, I'd much rather a Visionary be in this next pack that I get. Find your battlefield. See Jeezy. See Jeezy. Bolt, Snap, Bolt, Daggerfall, Old Wolf, Cov Pro, and Sir Morik. I don't necessarily want to take the Jungle Hollow here. I think Gnarled Sage is fine. It's fine. Gnarled Sage is fine. It actually fits good because when it comes to the black-green deck, I feel like it's a little bit less about graveyard recursion and just more about getting beefy creatures down and making sure shit dies. Which is kind of why I took the Drowsing Pteranodon. Just getting beefy creatures down fast and being able to trade. Oh, double Scythe. Do I want to run 2 Scythes? I mean, I could really build my deck around it from here. I would take the Sabertooth Mauler otherwise, but I kind of just want to lock up a second Scythe. I don't think that was necessarily the best pick. This guy's not bad. Not crazy about it, but he's not bad. I think I'll take it over the Gnarled Sage. So double Scythe and Drowsing Pteranodon. I'm kind of liking the start of that. Walking Corpse or just take a track down. I don't really care too much about... I mean, I'll get those kind of bodies later. Let's make sure I got some card draw going. Now, I do want to be careful not to pass up on a killer red-green deck. There could be a really killer red-green deck in here. But I'm still going to take the track down for now. I'd wait for a better signal to move in before I did that. So, ooh. The Temple of Malady's pretty awesome, but I'm heading towards a pretty nice Garruk's Uprising deck. Let's, oh man. Both of those look great. I really want both of those lands. That sucks, but Garruk's Uprising is just a little too good, and it's a little too early for me to worry that much about fixing. I only have 2 black cards. I mean, I could be, hell, mono green. I could be red. I could be green-blue. I could be green-red. So on the just keep taking good green cards, let's hop into this Colossal Dreadmaw. That fits what I'm doing here pretty darn well. I don't have to go into any other colors for it. I feel good about it. I don't want Life Goes On at all. Maybe I end up here. But I'm going to take the Gloom Sower for now. I'm going to put it in the board. I'm not super pumped about it. I'm going to ship the Secure the Scene, because if someone else wants to go into white, let him have it. Now, I would totally, if I started opening up Conclave Mentors and stuff, I'll totally pull out of the Malefic Scythe plan. So Witch's Cauldron may work here. I mean, yeah, let's give it a try. Jungle Hollow or Village Rites? I think I'm going to take the Village Rites. Oof, right? Is that the right pick? Or do I just take the land? No, I got a bunch of sides and shit. Let's take at least 1 Village Rites. Take this for splashing. Oh, that's a great splash card, right? I don't really want the Titanic Growth, do I? I think I'd rather have a chance to splash. And a Titanic Growth. I actually kind of like this more than Sanguine Indulgence, so I'm going to put that in the board for now. It might get played. And pack 2, Lore Scale Coatl. So there's no black to speak of. Green itself isn't fantastic. Chandra's Incinerator goes great in a red-green kind of ramp thing, maybe? But I think I might hedge to... Oof, I've yet to play the Lore Scale Coatl. I might even splash that, actually, because I got that Thornwood Falls. I might take the Coatl and splash. I might give that a try. So the black ain't going too great here. I might actually take the Sanctum. It'll help me splash a little bit, help me ramp. Ramp and splash is what I'm doing here. So let's... I don't know if that's going to make the deck, but I think it's a good start there. None of the green creatures look good. Green's not flowing as good in this direction. Black looks terrible. If I am playing blue, I probably want the Capture Sphere. Tide Skimmer's not bad, but I think I'm going to take the removal here. I should have maybe taken the Setessan Training. Yeah, green's looking terrible in this direction. Am I likely to play 2 of these, or should I just go ahead and start hooking up some frantic inventories for the Lore Scale Coatl? Or there's also a Fetid Imp that goes pretty decent in here, but kind of a pivot point. I think I'm going to hedge on the frantic inventory. I think I'll take the Drowsing Pteranodon over anything else. That Obsessive Stitcher looks nice, and I'm setting up to where I could actually play 3-color, but I really don't want to pass the Drowsing Pteranodon. I don't want to send that signal anywhere down the board. Okay, no crazy good black cards to pick from, so I might actually pick the Mauler. Warden of the Woods is great. I do already have some top end. Do I just want the Warden? Warden or Mauler? I might take the Warden. I think I'm going to get... I think 2 drops will happen. So here's another Frantic Inventory. There's also the Sanctum of Calm Waters, which can move me into the blue-green a little bit more. Because I only have 4 black cards, and they're not great. Like, really just Scythe. Yeah, I might take this. Double Sanctums that actually work well. That could be fun. That could be fun. So no green to speak of. Don't really care much about this. So it's going to be a blue card. If it's going to be a blue, let's take the one that has some card draw synergies with it. I'm going to take Cetessan Training here. Draws a card, pumps a Pteranodon. So let's maybe get these black cards out of here. I think I just picked my direction. I'm going to take another Cetessan Training. Maybe I splash black for those sides. Maybe. We'll see. So Frantic Inventory is not great yet, so I don't really want to look at it in here. I'm going to move it out. So I definitely need more 2-drops. I'm counting this as sort of a 2-drop. 2s and 3s are real weak. Whew. How badly do I need another 5-drop, or do just maybe a 3rd Cetessan Training? I mean, I do have a lore scale and some double card draw synergies. Maybe I do just take this. Yeah, I'm taking that. I know 3's a little crazy. Probably shouldn't have done that. This is not really what I want to do, but that's fine. Sideboard for now. Mind Run, I guess. Track down. Hey, I'm fine with that. I like it because it says draw a card. All right, pack 3. I'm green-blue. I might splash black, so I think I'm going to Cultivate. That actually fits this deck pretty well. And then, that puts the Scythe back on the table. Let's take that. I highly doubt Roaming Ghostlight's going to wheel, but that's really the only other thing I want out of this pack. So so now I got a couple ramps. I got some card draw, ramp and card draw, green and blue. Another lore scale would be pretty cool, but I'm not really counting on it. I'm going to put these sides back in here. I think they're going to make it. Titanic Growth might make it too. Let's see here. Again, green's not great. What am I getting back with the Dowser? Instants and sorceries? I ain't got a lot of those to speak of. Fungal Rebirth maybe to get something back. Another Gnarled Sage. I mean, I'm pretty big at the top already, aren't I? An Arcanist. Maybe this is a Frost Breath situation. Ooh, this is a tough pick, actually. I'm going to take the Fungal Rebirth. That might happen. I doubt it, though. I mean, I'd much rather just... Because I have enough big creatures, I'd much rather just have the big creatures come out. I do not think I can pass up on a Hunter's Edge. My removal is bad. I'm even tempted to splash the Eliminate, but with my deck, Hunter's Edge is way better. No blue to speak of, so let's stick with the green. All right, we almost have a mono green deck here. Or maybe it's just mono, it's like mostly green and then just splash a little blue and black. That could be cool. Definitely low on my 2 and 3 drops, though. I really need to get those pumped up here. So pretty much above anything else. I'm going to put this over here just because it looks a little cleaner. Hunter's Edge, you're not a creature either. So I'm super low on creatures. For a green deck, that's bad. Let's just take this and make sure I don't miss out on what I actually need here. That was a good pick, actually. Absolutely another Pteranodon. Hell yeah. They must have been listening to me. I'll take that over Singer for sure. A third Scythe, a Dreadmaw, or a Visionary? Hell yeah, Visionary. Yes. Yes, we're getting what we needed at the very end. Do I really need another track down? I mean, I don't have a lot of creatures, so being able to find them is pretty useful. And I got a lot of double card draw synergy. It's between this and what? Wall of Runes? I got Drowsing Pteranodons. Who needs Wall of Runes? Although I bet one of those is getting cut. Well, dang it. I don't necessarily want to run double Sanctums and shit like that. Do I take a rookie mistake? I definitely don't need another track down. Maybe I take a Prismite. I mean, I got my deck already. I got my deck already, so I don't need to worry about it too much. Titanic Growth might help me with my lack of creatures, maybe. Alchemist Gift, Valdalian Arcanist, or Particulous Vine. I think I'm going to take the Particulous Vine. Goes with some of the double card draw synergies. Here's a creature. I mean, it's not a great creature, but it's a creature. So I got a lot of stuff to cut. I may cut the Sanctums. I don't know. The two of them together seems like it could be really good. I just don't know. Wow, look at the blue-red that was open. Pestilent Haze. It's maybe. All right. So I'm clearly green. I am clearly green. I'm going to start this pile from the top. Alright, so let's start looking at this. How bad do I want to play that Scythe in this deck? I don't think it fits. I just don't think it fits. I think I'm going to be better off just trying to like throw in a couple Titanic Growths on top of Trample, Drowsing Pteranodons. Play a little bit of blue for Lore Scale Coatl and Capture Sphere. Maybe. If I play 3 colors, I absolutely need Cultivate. Let's see here. Do I want the Sanctums? And if because this is any color, right? So that gives me 2 splash sources for the Scythe. And then I can just run a pretty low amount of blue and an even lower amount of black. Is that worth it? Like, is it a bad idea to try to splash this, to try that hard to splash the scythe? I mean, I got the tools for it, I guess. And if I don't use those tools, so let's take those tools out. What would that be? Sanctum? I might still run the Sanctum, Green Sanctum, no matter what. And I guess if I'm running that, might as well run them both. I don't think I want Fungal Rebirth. A couple track downs would be nice. So I'm at 11 and 10. Maybe one Giant Growth and an Ornery Dilophosaur of the Dilophosaur? Maybe? How good is Garruk's Uprising for me? I'm going to pay 3 mana to maybe draw a card when I... the Trample. The Trample's useful because I got some creatures that could really use it. I always forget how good that Trample ability is on there. If I got rid of blue entirely, how much of a deck do I have here? So, creature-wise, I'm running blue. Okay, so why am I running blue? I'm running blue mainly for Lore Scale Coatl and Capture Sphere. What does that get me that I can't just get from, like, a Titanic Growth, an Ornery Dilophosaur, and shit like that, and then just run like a mono green mean ass deck? Maybe I even ditch the Sanctum of Calm Water. That's a possibility. Because I'm already drawing a good amount of cards, aren't I? So 1, 2, 3, 4, possible 4 cards that can trigger Garruk's Uprising. Hey, thanks, man. I just finished drafting, and I'm sitting here trying to decide. I got a lot of good green, and I'm trying to decide if I want to splash in blue for Lore Scale and some things here. And I have the stuff here. I got a Sanctum. I got a Cultivate. I got things that I could splash in a couple scythes. And I've really liked the scythe. Part of me thinks, like, I got the tools. Do I just splash a little blue and splash a little black and then just go with a bunch of green beaters? That's sort of where I'm leaning right now. I know, man. I love that scythe. This thing is so cool. It's been a fun card. It's done some good work. I don't know if it's worth splashing here or not. I'm kind of low on creatures. Like, I only have 11. Yeah, I feel like Lore Scale is a little too good to pass up on. And I got a lot of good card draw. A couple track downs, a couple Cetessens. If I'm in blue, might as well throw in a Sanctum, because then this Sanctum and this Sanctum work together to ramp up to this stuff. Lore Scale, yeah, I've actually not had a chance to play with it, and I feel like this deck actually could pull it together. I'm kind of questioning Garruk's Uprising. I already have 2 Cetessen trainings to give Trample, and Garruk's Uprising is only going to be triggered by these 3 cards. Maybe Wildwood, but 3, maybe 4 cards that'll trigger Garruk's. So I'm kind of thinking on dropping it. I just don't know how much it's going to do for me that I want to take that turn off. Like, Sanctum of Calm Waters is going to do more for me than Garruk's Uprising, I think. Since I can definitely still give Trample on my big boys with Cetessen. So I'm trying to figure out these last couple picks. That's true, and I have 3 Drowsing Pteranodons and a Pride Malkin. So I have ways to... Maybe Garruk's Uprising's still in, but then that's also part of the, like... Is it worth just cutting Lore Scale, Sanctum, and Capture Sphere and just going mono green? Yeah, another creature. As far as creatures go, all I really have is Ornery Dilophosaur, because it's between this and Tomb Anima. And the 4-drop slot could use it, and I actually think I'd rather just run the green. So I am looking at this as a possibility, since I'm so low on creatures. And I mean, I don't really want to run Prismite. I don't want to put Prismite in my deck just to be able to splash Malefic Scythe. So I'd be splashing this only off of Sanctum and Cultivate, because I didn't even get a fixed land. So I'm going to take black off the table. I'm not doing the Scythe. yeah, I'm not running Prismite. I'm not going to run Scythe. I think I'm talking myself off of... I want that Scythe in here so bad. But I think I'm talking myself out of that. Now it's just, is it worth the blue for these 3 cards? And I'm thinking it is. I might even be able to drop land with as much, like, you know, I got some ramp here. I got a good amount of card draw. I might be able to drop at least 1 land. Maybe. Nah, I got 6 drops. I don't want to miss out on those. I kind of need to keep my land where it is. 17 sounds good. 1 fixer. Yeah, this might just be it. This might just be it. Because I do like... the Sanctum of Calm Waters I keep looking at, but, I mean, this could really come in handy. I got some big boys. I don't think I missed out on any big boys. I did put 1 Titanic Growth in here. I have another, but I think just 1's plenty. Just a, good finishing blow. I think I have to go aggro with this, yeah, which is why I was, I'm putting a lot of faith in these cards right here. Drowsing Pteranodon and Cetizen Training is kind of that's my first win plan. Like, that's my main goal here. Second up would be, like, just go tall with Lore Scale and these guys. Yeah, my removal sucks. I only got 1 Hunter's Edge and a Capture Sphere. I do have a Capture Sphere. Don't want to discount that. I might even actually fix the land real quick. I might do 1 less blue, because that's not a lot of blue. So that gives me 6 and 12. That looks a little better for what I'm running here. Yeah, okay, so cut the Garrick. That's the one that's kind of weak for me right now. Because like I said, it triggers off 3, maybe 4 cards. And I'm thickest at 3. But, I mean, it could be more Lore Scale triggers. So maybe I ditch that and just put in another Cetizen Training. Okay, maybe, yeah, 3 and 3. Because this also works great on Wildwood Scourge, Lore Scale Coatl. And I got a couple beefy boys over here that wouldn't hurt having a little bit of that trample on them. So yeah, maybe 3 trainings. I think that actually sounds better than Garrick. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, because I was sitting there debating Garrick pretty hard. I'm like, I don't know. I think the Cetizen's going to get me what I need and trigger, more reliably. I'm going to get card draw more reliably. It's more aggressive. Yeah, I think I'm going to ship this deck. I think this looks good. I only got 1 Frantic Inventory, so no need running that shit. No need for runes, because I got this fucking wall of dinosaurs. You like the Fungal Rebirth a lot. I'll consider that one. I'm going to play this game and see how it goes. And kind of see what's on the chopping block. Because Titanic Growth, meh. I might not need Cultivate. Maybe I ditched... No, I do kind of want to still ramp to these guys. And it's still good fixing. I think I'm going to give this a try. Yeah, because I think I don't have a lot of creatures, which means Fungal Rebirth is better. But let's just try it out. Draft deck. Let's do it. So I'm doing best of 1 tonight. Human drafts, but best of 1. I got steamrolled yesterday, man. I did, I think, 2 drafts yesterday and goose-egged them both. It went poorly. You would have loved one of the decks. It was hilariously bad. I tried to go Sanctums. Didn't get there. Didn't get all of the Sanctums. But I got the gold one. Yeah. It was pretty bad. It was a best of 3, and it just went awful. So this is not a bad hand. I'll keep it. Drowsing Pteranodon is such a good card. Hey! Hey! We're like that Spider-Man meme. Like, we both point at each other. Okay, well, I got Sanctums. I got my own dinosaurs. I got my own Sanctums. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I don't want to put Cetizen Training on yet, do I? Or do I? Oh boy, this is tough. I might actually track down, because I might want to save the Cetizen Yeah, let's get more stuff in hand. I'm with you. Oh, hello. No, actually, I want all of these guys. So I have enough land for not this one. Let's ditch you. I already have a Setessan training, but a second one wouldn't hurt. I'm can't cast the stage. Yeah, so he's going down. Lore scale and then Setessan to draw more cards and grow the lore scale more. I like it. I like it. And then I'm looking to Hunter's Edge, the Drowsing Pteranodon. All right, so what I got to be careful of here is Feat of Resistance. Do we think he has Feat of Resistance? I think I'm going to try it anyway. It's like those hacker movies. Like, I'm in. I'm in. I've hacked the mainframe. Nice. Nice. So I kind of want to get Burl Fist out next, because then when I double Setessan training, Lore Scale and Burl Fist are going to be nuts. All right, what are the chances he's holding a trick? Okay, chances were low. Should have double attacked. Okay, so this is going to be a fun turn. He doesn't get trample, so I only get to give trample to 2 of them. Who's going to be biggest? Yeah, sorry, White Sanctum. Just not there yet. So Burl Fist is going to get a huge bonus out of Setessan training on its first turn, but first turn only. Whereas Lore Scale and Drowsing Pteranodon might have the longer turn. Oak and Snake or Beefy. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I already have this Pteranodon pumped up. He's been doing his work. Oh, this is so mean. I almost feel bad about this one. With the Llanivore Visionary about to come out, too. Oh, wow. That was fun. All right. So let's take a peek here. What did I not care about? Sanctum just sort of sat in my hand. It's not very aggressive. Sanctum might be on the cutting block, which means this one might be on the cutting block too, honestly. What can I do to make this more aggressive? Could I ditch the Sanctums entirely? I want to keep Cultivate. I actually kind of like that more as a ramp card anyway. Thins my deck, things like that. Porticulus Vine might be decent for later card draw. I know. I feel bad for him, but, you know, I feel like I just had that thing happen to me for a few days in a row, so it's nice to be on the other end of it for a second. But, yeah, the double Setessan trainings on Lore Scale, and, oh, that was... I'm looking forward to watching the replay. It may have destroyed his soul, but his soul fed mine. So what do I want to do here? None of the blue cards, I think, are good here. Lore Scale and Capture Sphere are fine. So I might even be able to drop my blue down a little bit more. Because Cultivate, Thornwood... No, I definitely... Maybe 5. Let me think about that here a little bit. Do I want the 5 or the 4? So 5 total... That seems pretty good. 12, 16. So I definitely want to stay on 17. That gives me 5, 6 sources if you count Cultivate. And the Sanctums, I don't think we're going to do anything. So let's look at more aggression in which case maybe Titanic Growth. Like, Porticulous Vine is not more aggression, so maybe not that. I got a lot of trample going on, so let's do that, and maybe the Fungal Rebirth. It kind of plays into the aggression. I can, you know, swing in and not worry about trading as much. Track down, since I don't have a lot of creatures, track down's going to help me get there a little bit better. And it also triggers all the card draw shit that I had going on with, who was even that guy, Burlfist Oak? This is my first time playing Burlfist Oak. This, I mean, fuck. This guy was great. So, okay, that's my pick right now, I think. I'm with you. Track down to get to my stuff faster, or Fungal Rebirth to bring it back. Oaks Matt, yo, you got hit pretty hard by it. I don't know that I've ever even seen anyone do what just happened to that other poor soul. Like, that thing was gigantic. It was insane. And the trample being on it, that felt really good, and I'm going to be chasing that high the rest of this. Oh, well, I'm sorry then, both to you and to the poor gentleman it happened to. So track down or Fungal Rebirth. Here we go. This is the moment of truth. I think I'm going to take the track down because it does ostensibly the same thing. It gets me to more creatures and to my hand, but it does it for cheaper, and it triggers my card draw things. So I think 3 track downs is what I'm going for here. It's going to move me through the deck. I think it's doing what I want it to be doing. I have good shit. I just need to find it. And track down helps that happen. So let's ship this. I got rid of those sanctums, man. Poor man's Once Upon a Time. Oh, remember that? Remember that card. That was a fun few months. You know what I need to do? I need to change that. I got 3 Pteranodons. That's the star of my deck. That feels better. Look at that sleepy guy. I may have made a mistake with the land. Maybe I need to switch the land back to the way it was. I bet I'm going to end up with a blue card in my hand and no land and just be mad at my decision. Alright, this isn't great, but I can track down on 2, so I'll keep it. I can track down on 3, so I'll keep it. I like that this also helps me find land. This is actually the perfect card for this deck. Alright, so let's go digging. I don't need you. I can't even cast the Visionary, so I just need land. That sucks to have to pitch the Visionary, but yeah, I just need land. Alright, I'm up against blue-red spells. This is nerve-wracking. Bad start so far. Really bad start. Let's get this land going. So how much stuff can I do for 3, or do I need to make sure that I have a 4th on deck? I think I need to make sure I have the 4th on deck, yeah. I think I need that 4th one for sure. For Hunter's Edge on something, yeah. So next turn, I can Dilothathor. I can do it like a cast a Dilothathor. I'm not doing too bad. Oh, that's true. Yeah, because I got to do it on 2 when I did drop a land. So once again, man, track down. Really glad I picked that. Let's get the Dilothathor down here. Yeah. It's Death Touch. I just got to be careful that I don't get... Oh, that's fine. That's like probably the worst creature in my deck, so that's fine. Alright. He's moving right along. He's setting up. He's got cheaper spells. He's got nice enablers here. I'd love to get that Pride Malkin on this guy, but I might just do this and Setessan Training to draw a card. Or should I drop a Wildwood Scourge? Hold up Titanic Growth? That's not a bad plan. You're right. I'd actually rather do Cetessan Training when I'm going into the attack. On the other hand, if I cast it now, I can get the card draw and not miss a land drop. Or did I get my land drop this turn? I missed my land drop. Do I hold? I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold back. I'm gonna hold back. I'm not attacking this turn anyway. I can always Hunter's Edge next turn. Ah, hey yo! Look at that. Look at the big brains on die. Nice play. Good call, man. I don't think I would have done that if you hadn't said it. I probably would have played this Cetessan Training. That was smart. He's a spell slinger deck. Look out for the spells, Aaron. Ooh, that's good. That is good. It's in range of my Hunter's Edge, though, and he doesn't have proper counter magic up. He might have bad counter magic, but maybe he's not running bad counter magic. I think I'm going to try it. He could still just Scorching Dragonfire this thing, but I got to make him have it. You got to have it. Oh, nice. All right, so I'm doing pretty good on life. He can't cast a Goblin Wizardry this turn. Oh, yeah, he can. So is he going to cast a Goblin Wizardry this turn? I'm going to hold back. If he casts a Goblin Wizardry, I want to be able to block them boys. Oh, he didn't. A man of... Oh, uh-oh. That's a lot of open mana. What am I doing here? Let's get this guy out, because I kind of don't care what he does to this guy. So I'm going to attack first. Let's just go in. I want to hold off on the Cetessan Training. Yeah, I got to start filling out this board. Okay, so I'm expecting this to get countered. If that happens, so be it. Bye, big tree guy. I like the Burlfist Oak better anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so now he could, on my turn, block with both of them and kill my Pteranodon. Excuse me. Now he cannot do that. I want to play Pride Malkin after Scourge. I might even play them both in the same turn, possibly even this turn. I think I'm going to swing in and see what he does. Okay, so let's think about this. What would he do? He would play a Shock or a Scorching Dragonfire, and bam, Drowsing Pteranodon gets blocked by this. They both die. He could play a Goblin Wizardry, activate this, block with two of them. They both die. I think I'm fine with that since I got more shit coming out. If he blocks with Goblin Wizardry and kills both things, I think I'm good with that. I got more good stuff coming out. This Wildwood Scourge and Pride Malkin and then Cetessan Training is going to be awesome. Alright, do you think he's playing bad counters? I'm going to get this big boy out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, he's stuck around. Cetessan Training and Pride Malkin next turn. So this guy's going to get bigger because I can put the Pride Malkin on itself to make it a 3/2. That way it can trade with Riddle Form. And this will grow. And then I'll put a Cetessan Training on the Wildwood Scourge. I think that's a good position. Track down to find more creatures when things start to go inevitably wrong for me. Jolly be real, if you're in the mood for that fried chicken and spaghetti. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Vidalian Arcanist is getting involved here. Oh, that's right. I can't tell you how many times I've forgotten that clause. And same with Garrick. Like, I'll block, and I'll be like, how did all that damage come through? And they have like 3 Pride Malkins and a Garrick out. And I'm like, oh, because I don't know how to read. I forget that line all the time. Oh, fuck. I don't even know what the... I don't think anyone's played this Chandra against me. Alright, what's it doing? It throws fireballs. Not too worried about that. 2 damage? That ain't going to do much against my deck. It might change my Pride Malkin plan a little bit. Yeah. Oh, no, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. So, the Pride Malkin is going to get shocked by Chandra next turn, whether it has the +1/+1 counter or not. So I think I'm going to put the +1/+1 on Drazzing Pteranodon. That way the damage gets in right away. He could, so this really wouldn't be lethal yet. Maybe I hold on to the Setessan training for after the Malkin's dead and cast a track down this turn to find my next beefy creature. So let's get on in here. I don't think I need to kill Chandra, honestly. I'd rather just keep going face and be done with this. What can he do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is tough. Yeah, I'm going face with it. I mean, this is, if he takes it, he's down to 1. I know. I almost don't even really care about it, you know? Because I just give a big boy tramp, or this next turn. I'm going to track down now. I don't know why that matters. I think I want the Burl Fist first. That 1 point of life gain might actually end up mattering. So he must have a way to kill me this turn, I feel. Otherwise, he wouldn't have taken all of that damage. I guess it was trample, so it wouldn't have mattered. So this will be interesting. Yeah, so next turn, Burl Fist Oak and Setessan training. It's a bummer because I'm not going to be able to attack with this. But so be it. Okay. That's a bummer, but so be it. Setessan training's gonna really pay off here. Oh, he's tapping out another blocker. He's going in. So, if he didn't attack with Riddle Form, then he's planning on blocking with it. He has no way to counter me. He could shock something, but that's it. All he can do is shock, right? Maybe crash through? Yeah, this game's over. Yeah, I don't think he has any 1-mana spells that can stop what's happening here. Cute play. I liked what he tried to do there. So this felt good, man. Those track downs really came in handy since I'm running so few quality creatures. Being able to track them down, man, that worked out really good. All right, 2 wins in. Let's keep it going. I didn't sideboard. I think those were permanent. Yeah, this is best of 1, so those are all permanent changes. I think the blue worked good enough. Splashing 5, 6. Yeah, good luck with the rest. Good luck with your night, man. Thanks, buddy. It's going well so far. It feels nice to win a couple after losing so many. Take care, man. All right. Big creatures. Get big creatures out. Run them over. I like all the trample in here. Oh, Terror of the Peaks. I've never opened you. All right. I think I'm going to keep it. The land looks fine. The track down's going to help me on turn 2, smooth out my draws. The fact that this is Scry 3 and you get to stack your deck that much, that's pretty huge. That's big game. This card's really good. So I'm looking for green mana. I don't need blue anymore. I don't think I need another track down. Let's just get this Drowsing Pteranodon. Oh, I should have left one of those lands to draw next so that I'd hit my 4th land. Shit. Oops. Oh, that helps. All right. So hopefully this sticks around long enough to Hunter's Edge. That is perfect. That is perfect. Great start. Great start. Get in there. So I'm good on land. I might want that Pride Malkin. Don't think I need another growth. I think the Pride Malkin for the trample could be good. So you might have a Scorching Dragonfire to finish this guy off. That would suck. Okay, ooh. That's actually the worst case scenario. Yikes. But Warden of the Woods is coming out, so whatever. That was like the worst case scenario. I'm super bummed about that. I'll take that damage for now. Can't let him kill my kitty cat. So they only have trample if they have +1/+1 counters on them, so maybe I will trade. Oh, Capture Sphere? Capture Sphere. Alright, does he want to give me 2 cards to draw? I'm fine with that. Wait, no, that's not this one. Oh, it is this one. Man, I played right into that Sure Strike. I should have waited. I always forget about Sure Strike. Alright, is he planning on doing a... He doesn't have the mana to slag. Okay, so he's just getting that last little bit out. Rewind, you bastard. You bastard. Counter spells. Counter spells, counter spells, counter spells. I should have known. I thought it was going to be Goblin Wizardry. I don't think Rewind, though. I mean, this might help them here. Generally speaking, I feel like that's not very good with, like, the Mistral Singer, Spellgorger, aggro plan. Eh, maybe Spellgorger. All right. It's time to get some more Beefy boys out here. All right, so he's definitely got something. No point in doing Titanic Growth unless it's for lethal. Okay, so he did that on his turn, so again, staying a little more defensive. I'm not sure what he's doing here. Maybe Shock plus Slag? Giving me 4 cards, and then I still save it with Titanic Growth? That'd be cool. Okay. What's he get? What? There's got to be some... What's the removal in here? Sure Strike, I guess? Sure Strike, you son of a bitch. Ah, bold play. Straight on in there. That's why you hold on to the Titanic growth. Nice. Very nice. All right, what is it, 11 o'clock? I should probably stop at 3 wins. But I might keep going. Do I keep going? Let's keep going. You know what? Maybe I should stop there. That was a pretty good run. I probably need to clear my head a little bit. I got some other projects I need to work on at this exact moment, so I actually might slow it down here. This is a cool deck, though. I guess I just don't want to, like, suddenly lose 3 in a row. I'd rather play this one more time, like maybe tomorrow. So I bet I'll finish this game tomorrow, and then I'll post these. But wow, this has turned out to be a pretty fun deck. I like it overall. There was definitely no need for the scythes. I'm glad I didn't go that route. Garrick's Uprising's too slow. I think I did the right thing getting out the Sanctums. This thing's just kind of mean. Yeah, that was just pretty mean. A lot of trample damage. Trample and damage. So yeah, I want to call this for the night. I don't want to burn out because I got 4 games left to play and those first 3 already feel a little grueling. So I'll finish this up tomorrow. You guys have a great night. Tune in tomorrow either right after 6 or right after 10. I'm not sure what time I'm going to be doing it. But I'll probably finish this up tomorrow around 6 o'clock Chicago time. Yeah, cool deck. Anyway, you guys have a good night.